What's up everybody, Chris here. Welcome back to another video. Today with my Slammiversary 2021 reactions. What a great show that was last night. Impact Wrestling Impact Wrestling doing some great things. So yeah, let's not waste time, let's get into it. Please like, comment, subscribe and all that before we do get into it. So yeah, on the pre-show, Knockouts tag titles on the line. Decay, which was Havoc and Rosemary, becoming your new Knockouts champions, beating Fire and Flavor. As I said in my predictions, big fan of both these teams. Big fan of DK, big fan of Rosemary, big fan of Fire and Flavor, and I think Jessica Havoc makes a great addition to DK. So yeah, very happy to see them get the win here. Then kicking off the main show, Ultimate X, unbelievable matchup, X Division wrestling at its best. Josh Alexander successfully defending the X Division belt against Pete Williams, Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, and Rohit Raju. Rohit trying his best to get the belt. Well, actually climbed the gate. It's like threw a rope over the top of the X Division or the Ultimate X structure and like tried to pull himself up. He got like a hook and tried to unhook the belt that way. There was a crazy sequence where Josh Alexander was he was like hanging from the Ultimate X structure and had I think it was Chris Bay or someone in an ankle lock. Pete Williams hitting everyone Canadian destroyers and even hit, I believe it was Chris Bay again, with a destroyer from Pete was climbing across the Ultimate X. Bay was on Alexander's shoulders and he hit Canadian destroyer from there. It was an unbelievable. Yeah, highly recommend this match. It's X Division wrestling at its best. And yeah, Josh Alexander successfully retaining. Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. Of course, Chelsea Green, Matt Cardona's mystery partner. As I said, it's not really much of a surprise. I feel like everyone expected to be Chelsea Green, and it was one of those ones where the obvious was the right thing to do. It's like sometimes the right thing to do is the obvious thing to do. So yeah, and I actually really enjoyed the match. Fun matchup. Yeah, Cardona and Green got the win in a very fun mixed tag match. W. Morrissey then defeated Eddie Edwards. Again, solid matchup, nothing special, nothing to go on and on about, but Morrissey looked good. They made him look like the big massive monster that he is. And yeah, he got the win over Eddie Edwards, which is a big win. Edwards probably one of the faces of Impact Wrestling. So yeah, he's kind of like the modern AJ Styles. In my opinion, he's like Mr. Impact Wrestling right now. So yeah, big win for Morrissey to get the win here. Then we had an impromptu tag team match. Fulton and Shira came out. They were kind of angry because they were banned from ringside for the Ultimate X match. Of course, Shira is normally with Rohit Raju and Fulton's normally with Ace Austin. They were kind of annoyed that they got barred from ringside. Scott D'Amore comes out and it's like, I know you want to be part of Slammiversary, so we're going to have a tag team match. Out come Finn Juice, David Finlay and Juice Robinson. Back in Impact, of course, former Impact Tag Team Champions. Former IWGP Tag Team Champions, I believe, as well. Let me just check. I think they, yeah, they held the IWGP Tag titles once. They also won the 2019 World Tag League. Of course, as I mentioned, Impact Tag Team Champions as well. So, yeah, good to see them back on Impact. This Impact working relationship with AEW, like AAA and New Japan, it's very good to see because it allows for talent to show up whenever and wherever, like Finjuice here. So yeah, it was a very short matchup. Fulton and Shira kind of struggled to get on the same side, and Finjuice got the win. Then Chris Sabin, Hail Sabin, got the victory over Moose. As I mentioned, a big Chris Sabin fan. I actually do like Moose as well since the Ring of Honors days. But I'm happy to see Sabin get the win with the, I believe he rolled him up. So yeah, happy to see Sabin get a win here on pay-per-view as a big Chris Sabin fan. And it was a solid matchup, as I said. Big fan of Moose, love Chris Sabin. So yeah, solid matchup with Sabin getting the win. Then, sorry, I was reading the next match. The Good Brothers Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson once again regained the Impact Tag Team Championships. The Good Brothers defeating Violent by Design, Eric Young, which was Joe Doring and Rhino with Eric Young and Diener, Willie Mack and Rich Swann, and Falaba and his mystery partner, No Way, who lost to Jose on his way to the Impact Zone. So yeah, No Way Jose, the mystery partner for Falaba. I think him and Ba actually do kind of work together because, you know, Falaba does the no. So seeing him and Jose, No Way now. Yeah, very interested to see a bit more of them. I feel like they will work good together. And happy to see the Good Brothers win. I do like Violent by Design. I think they have a great team, a great group, and they have been doing great stuff. But the Good Brothers are the Good Brothers. Big fan of them, so happy to see them with the belts. I'm going to just mention it now, but there was also a vignette announcing that the former Aiden English, I can't remember what name he's gone by now, will be coming to Impact, the Drama King. So yeah, very interested to see more of him. I was a big fan of him in WWE, so happy to see him come to Impact, and should be some good stuff. Deonna Purrazzo then successfully defended her Knockouts Championship against a mystery opponent, which was Thunder Rosa. Again, the NWA, AEW kind of partnership with Impact kind of coming in here. As I said in my predictions, I was kind of expecting this to be like Ruby Riott, one of the recent releases, but very happy to see Thunder Rosa. Didn't expect this. Yeah, fantastic matchup Deonna and Thunder Rosa put on. And Deonna got the victory, and afterwards out came Mickie James and basically invited Deonna to the all-women's show that NWA were running, and then kind of got into a bit of a confrontation. So if that leads to Mickie James and Deonna Purrazzo at that NWA show or in the future, very excited for that. And it was good to see Hardcore Country back in Impact. Then main event, no DQ match, Kenny Omega with Don Callis successfully defended the Impact Championship against Sami Callihan. I loved this matchup. It was an incredible matchup. Big fan of both these guys. Really enjoyed this. One of my matches of the year. Like, there's a reason Kenny Omega is called the best bout machine, and this is why. Like, highly recommend go watch this matchup. This is a match of the year contender in my opinion. And yeah. The Good Brothers try to get involved, Sabin and Edwards, I believe it was, cut them off. And then the finish, Kenny dipped his knee pad in tax, had the tax, hit the V trigger, one winged angel, 1, 2, 3. Post match, celebrating with Callis with the Good Brothers. Bullet, then all you hear, Bullet Club for life. And then Switchblade, Jay White's music hits, the Switchblade in Impact Wrestling. Teases the Too Sweet Kenny about the Too Sweet Jay White and the feed cuts, which I loved. We don't know, do they Too Sweet, do they interact? I'm sure people at the event know, so I'm sure if I looked online I'll be able to find out what happened. But yeah, very great way to end the show on the cliffhanger. Leave it on the cliffhanger of do the Elite and the Bullet Club unite, or do they go to war? So I guess we have to find out Impact when Impact airs. I believe it's Thursday nights now. So yeah, very excited to watch Impact during the week. But yeah, really enjoyed the show. Loved the main event. A lot of great matches. Ultimate X match, fantastic. Really enjoyed the Knockouts match as well. And yeah, so that is it for this review of Slammiversary. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.